Alright, yo. Hello, everyone. My name is Kadi, and today is the 19th of June. Man, I thought that last time was gonna be my last trade, but you know what? It's not. All of my money is still in Iron Beam. I did a wire request, and then they were like, "You have an impending order," and I was just like, "What do you mean?" I checked my order book, and one of these bracket order things was there, and probably that's why I didn't have sufficient funds. Okay, like what? Like, and I still can't do this bracket order shit. Like, I'm good to be done, bro. I'm good to be done, but all of it, like, rejected insufficient funds. Like, I'm just so tired of this shit. And then it's like, you're like, well, it's not their fault. Like, I'm just like, bruh, like, this shit just, it's just not for me anymore. You know what I mean? It's just not for me. Alright, we're in this like key level area. Maybe I could see what happens if we range in, if we in here, depending on the kind of reaction. I might go to take it down, just similar to how it's done several times in the past. And like we have these a lot of resistance here, so I'm not entirely sure, but I learned a lot on Tuesday. I learned a lot, and this is a 4 hour rejection area. Um, Price when it comes back up, times it can reject or it can like come past it. So I don't know, but it that loss on Tuesday. It was like really like I was coming from a 4 hour demand, but if you also check the 4 hour, it was hitting a place where price tends to reject from, and I didn't I didn't see it until, of course, after I lost. And it was just like, oh, that shit matters. See, like right here, two wick rejections from this area. Now, of course, if they break structure and it creates a whole different kind of vibe, then yeah, I'll be thinking differently. But as of right now, I'm still looking at it like how it is. Honestly, like I could have already won by now, but I was in the fucking bathroom and my stomach, bro, my stomach. And yeah, so I could have just took this, but I would have had to be here before, and see that break of the candle. But it is what it is. But yeah, man, I'm switching over from Iron Beam to Ninja Trader, and it's funny because I'm nowhere close to getting a withdrawal, so I never held the withdrawal. But it's like only ways to get a withdrawal from Iron Beam is through a check or a wire. Um, I was like, well, I want to get this as soon as possible so I can keep my trading days. So I was trying to do the wire, but then they said that I had an order still in, which was, some fucking bracket order that I tried to use, but, it didn't work. And I'm still looking at here because I'm like, all right, we good? And, dude, I don't know, dog. Like, I'm just so over it, to be honest. Just so over it. And not to say that the platform is bad. The platform gets it done. I've been trading on this thing since January, and it's June right now. So I can't say that, oh, it's shitty. You can't do anything on here. I'd be cat. But it's not the best. Like, it's not the best. I feel like there's, while like, bro, it's literally like one person works there. Anytime I reach out to customer support, Mike Murphy's like the only one. If you go to the fucking Iron Beam forums, Mike Murphy is the only nigga that works there apparently. Like, I don't understand. But on top of that, it's like I'm reaching out to the support team a lot. Like when I was on Ninja Trader, bro, I never did that shit, bro. Just the other day I had to, so I can unlink my previous like bank account, right? And that was probably the only time I had to ever reach out to them. And it's just crazy. Like I let's look at Forex Factor. Okay, so we got stuff at 7 a.m. and that's why we got this huge thingy-me-bobbers. 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 But yeah. But no. We escalated. We up in this bitch like escalators. Cause some shit go down. What's $1 billion on an elevator? It's $1 billion on an elevator. Got it. Okay, so I'm looking at this and I'm like, ah ha ha ha. You know? So I'm looking at this because this is a demand zone. So if price taps into this, look, I'm just looking at structure though. I'm just looking at structure. I'm just looking at what's going on. Who's calling my phone? Because if you really look at it, right, this is the whole demand zone. So, because overall price is bullish, like can't cap on that, bro. So I'm just looking at it like, okay, does it just want to retrace from here and then just like every other time, or like what's it want to do? What's it want to do? Bumbo clots. Who's calling my phone? And I called this trade out when I was in the bathroom. I was on my phone, and I was just like, all right, like, I see this right here. The reason why I picked it out, I think it's similar reason. Price tapped into this key level area. Kind of hard to see, but on the right hand side or left hand side. Like price was rejected from here. Price has rejected from this area a lot, and then has come back down. On the 15, you see the wick rejections, and so on the 5 minute, when I saw price, especially on the 5 minute too, when I saw price having a lot of wick rejections in this area, I was just like, okay, next break of the candle, going in, and that's what we got. Still didn't hit TP yet, but I'm pretty confident that it's gonna hit it. And if it doesn't, then there's a demand zone right here, so it makes sense. But we're I was gonna say halfway, but we're already almost there. Let's see how MAQ's looking. Okay, so right now we got a pretty nice rejection from this area. So we got an exhaustion bar. Let me see. Who's calling my phone? Who's calling? So this is, I guess you could say this is a ranging setup. I wouldn't even call it like that. I think this is more so like, I don't even know. 3 wick rejections. This is just a key level area. On the 5 minute, on the 15 minute, on the 1 hour, a 4 hour. But what I will say is, it's just a strong candle. So I'm a little bit like, yeah, that's too full for my liking. I want to see like a nice wick rejection from it. We got 2 minutes left. Let's see what it do. Short, long. This is just another. I'm trying to understand why I don't where it's gonna close, but well, it's like, you know what I need? Like, this is a nice ass rejection. I'm gonna take it, bro. Alright, what is this? 92. If I get a candle closure, 92 on M&Q. Ooh, can I take it on ES? Just calling my phone. $62 contracts. Insufficient funds. Wow. Okay. Okay. I don't I don't understand. Okay. So I'm in this trade. I don't know why I'm able to get on it trading view, but when it comes to RMB, I'm unable to. Um but yeah, we'll just see how this does. And yeah. Why do you like this trade? Why did you get into the setup? I got into the setup because um if we go start from the 1 hour, or like this is an area where price has gone into, tapped into, and has gone down. um I'm kind of like in this whole, I'm just figuring things out. You know, I could go back and forth on why I feel this won't work, why I feel it will work, and then at the end of the day, it's like I'm not in control of whatever happens. I'm just fucking here learning. You know, this account is really just all about learning, all about feeling the markets, feeling what feels right, and just from every lesson that I've learned and still begin to learn, like I'm just looking at things, man. And I want to go to a better chart, the S&P 5 chart, because it's a little bit cleaner, so I can see. So I'm looking at this, and I see price tapped into this, and it's like when price has come here before, price has tapped into it and then gone down. Price has tapped into it and gone down. Price has just tapped into this, so I'm hoping for it to go down the same as well. This is on, and that's on the 15-minute. If you look on the 1 hour, price tap, and gone down, and then you see here like price like closed but like rejected and then came down, and it's like it's a very strong selling area. So if you even go in the 4 hour, you'll see it's a lot of wick rejections from this area. So I'm just hoping for price, even though it's on a strong bearish trend, I'm just hoping for price to respect this area that it has respected previously, significantly, uh and to do the same thing today. Essentially, that's really all I got. It's weird because a part of me is like so used to thinking, okay, well, with this kind of structure, we should be thinking of sells. We should be thinking price is gonna continue to go down. right? But I'm going for a buy and it makes me feel weird. I can't deny it. Like, this is definitely counter trend. And it's like one of those things where it's like, for me personally, I'm in the fucking trade and I'm like, okay, this is counter trend. I see what I'm thinking, but how much does it actually make sense to do this right now in this place? And I just, you just get into your head about what is right, what makes sense, and then, the times when you feel confident are the times where, the shit won't work, or, you know, and I'm fucking here right now and I'm just like, you know what? I saw it. I'm gonna take it. If I lose, literally, what the fuck is new? Like, I literally, like, that's why it's like I'm not necessarily nervous. It's just more so like I've been doing this for so fucking long. Not to say that I'm beyond it and I'm perfect and I can like blow past it, but I just been it's been a journey, bro. Regardless or not, win or lose, like, as long as I'm taking a setup with no hesitation, I'm winning. I'm winning. I'm winning. Like, I calculated my risk. This is only a $60 trade. So if I lose, literally it's within the confines of my strategy and or my risk, and like, let's fucking go. I've been like such a loser, like, so much, and it's been hurting my attitude. It's been hurting like how I feel about things. But right now, I don't feel nervous. Like, my heart is beating because I'm alive, but it's not beating fast. And perhaps, if price gets up to this point right here, maybe my attitude will change. But bro, I've literally lost thousands of times. Like, not to say I'm never gonna be nervous again, but it's like, dude, when, like, I've been here so many fucking times, it's not even funny at this point. Like, it's like I just want to win so badly that everything else just feels difficult to deal with. Like, like, imagine working your whole life for the past 2 years on something and having nothing to really show for it. Like, that's trading for me. I've been here for so fucking long, trying to win, trying to get a withdrawal, trying to compound an account, and every single time, like, I have yet to fucking do that shit, and it's irritating, bro. It's so irritating because it's like, in any other thing that I've done within at this mark, I would have been good. Like, even if I picked up boxing again, bro, like, 2 years of straight boxing and straight dedication to boxing, like, bro, you're not gonna be fucking like Canelo, but you're gonna be pretty fucking good at 2 years, well, going into your third year, and you're still consistent. Like, and this, it's like, I ain't even gonna lie to myself. Like, I still feel like I'm trash. Like, I still feel like, yeah, I can call a good setup. I can get a good setup here and there, but like, any loser can win, right? But it's just like, I'm keeping my mentality because I know I'm good, but it doesn't feel like it because I don't have anything to show for it monetarily. Bro, I'm literally in a fucking in a field where all that really is good or known, and, hey, look at you, is really just the amount of money that you make, really. And I mean, like, I can say like how trading has changed my life, And that would be speaking on a more psychological standpoint, on a more like how I approach life. So I can't say that I'm a loser in general because that would be cap. Like I'm the biggest winner in my regular life. Except for on these charts. Like I am literally so tired of fucking not making any money. Making money and then losing money and then maybe making money and then losing money and then this, that, and the fucking third. And it's trading is so simple, but it's so fucking hard because it's nothing but you, which I love. But if you're wrong, they will tell you if you're wrong. You will find out if you're wrong, and it sucks. Who wants to be wrong? Nobody wants to be wrong. It's one of my fears. Losing and being wrong are one of my top fears, and I have to deal with that every single day I get into these charts. When I win a trade, I feel like a winner. I feel like, oh man, I can do this. And then when I lose, as soon as I lose, it's literally like, bro, what the fuck? Like, and then when I lose twice in a row, it's like, I just feel like, what do they call it? Like a midlife crisis, kind of thing. Like, what's going on? What am I doing? It's so sad, bro. Let's see. Fear of being wrong. My ego is very present and she always wants to be right. I don't like being called out in real life or losing, but trading does this to me all the time. I get humbled but still crave to be right. I want to be right all the time, that I might not see when price is going against my bias. I get tunnel vision. It's hard to think about any other possibilities. I'm reading straight from my fucking thing. Fear of losing. When I lose, I be thinking losing is the worst thing in the world until it happens. I question if I can even trade. I fear that I wasted all these years chasing something that is only wishful thinking. I get into this headspace that feels like I can't do anything right and I start to mess up. I forget that I'll be taking more trades in the future. I almost always want to revenge trade. Like, fear gets to me more than greed, for real. Because it's like, no way. I'm literally in my third year and I literally am nowhere near um and that's where comparison comes from. I'm literally nowhere near where I thought I would be. I never really thought specifically of where I'd be, but like I said, like being 3 years into something or going into your third year, you would feel like you're getting closer, and it really feels like I'm not. Like it really feels like I'm not. It really feels like I'm just fucking starting, and that shit is so daunting, dog. I mean, I'm just grateful at least for today. I don't have to be in any rush. Like I don't have work today, thank God. Like it's the first time I haven't had work in a long ass time. Like, but even still today, it's like I got shit to do. I gotta do laundry, I gotta get groceries, and I mean, honestly, that's really it, to be honest. And so that's another thing. Shit. Days like this, I literally have a whole blunt rolled up for me for today. So I'm a smoker, but I've been smoking way less. Which means like once a week. Previously I was smoking every single day, and after a whole conversation with my friend, um, I'm cutting back on smoking. I've done this in the past, but I've always done it wrong because of intrinsic motivation or just motivation in general. I've been able to accomplish so many things while smoking weed. Like I was smoking weed all throughout college. And I was still able to graduate with honors and score three, really big internships, which landed me the full-time job that I have today, all while smoking weed like a fucking chimney. And so I make a good amount of money for my age, and I've put myself up in a position that's, uh, different and a lot more sustainable compared to a lot of people in my life. And so you know, when you are able to accomplish all of those things, smoking or not smoking, it's kind of like, what's the point? You know, what's the point of not smoking? I've been able to do this, that, and a fucking third, like, and still, like, you know, so it was really hard for me to, you know, at the times when I quit, to really kind of just stick to that and be like, yeah, you know, I'm just gonna not do this and just chill, because it was just like, well, I've been able to get everything done. But this time is different because, again, it kind of goes back to trading, you know, changing my life. I have more discipline. I have more needing of consistency, you know, sticking to the plan, you know, no matter what. I have that instilled in me more. And that's only due to trading, man. Like, for real. Oh, speaking of that, I just thought, how do you feel? Right now, I'm just looking at this trade. I'm just like, it's wicking. The EMAs are all against me. Sometimes, ah, man, I might just be cooked. It's crazy. Like, you'll get into a trade and shit be making sense, or shit feels like it makes sense, until you're in the trade and you're losing, and then you start to doubt, like, like, you know, when you just get so tired, dog. Like, I've been in here so many fucking times. Like, if I lose, I fucking lose. Like, I'm just so fucking over this shit. Like, it's like, I'm not gonna quit, but it's just, I just fucking, like, I'm just tired, dog. Like, can you just let me know? That's why I wish I was on a smaller account, not smaller account, smaller time frame, to just, like, let me fucking know, and I can just go on my day. I can hit the laundromat, you know, sooner than, like, later, and it's just like, I, you could tell that I'm defeated. You know, I've kind of given up on trying to be right, because these fuckers have, like, been letting me know that I'm not right for several years now. So I'm just so, like, just get it over with. If you're gonna stop me out, please just fucking let me know now, so I can just go on with my day. Like, I just, you know, like, you just stop. I just fucking stopped caring. I don't know why today. I'm just like, just let me know. Like, god damn, bro. It's just like, I'm just, my attitude is just so, like, whatever. Like, I don't know. But yeah, man. Who's calling my phone? Is it Stacy? Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. This might be the move to hit the TP. This might be the move to hit the TP. Because we did have that little, um, that demand zone right here. Right, does it have a gap? No, it doesn't. So never mind. That's not even something I would worry about. Is it Stacy? Who's calling my phone? Yeah, no, it's like mad weird that I can, like, MES. And what? Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my phone? That's mad sus. I know y'all saw me try to put this trade in, and now it's connected, and it's like, ooh, was two limit orders was bought and filled, but not on here. I'm This is why I'm literally like, I'm just so fucking done. I'm so, like, over it. I just want to go back to Ninja Trader. You know, I just I just want to be done with Iron Beam, because they make me feel insane, and then I just don't get it. I just don't get it. It's just not the platform for me, but it is, because, you know, I've been able to trade all these months, but no, like, I'm just completely over it. Who's calling my phone? Oh, look at that. About to hit CP. Oh, mate. the trades that we call out be the ones that hit TP, but the trades that we actually take be the ones that lose. But I'm just here, I just love the fact that I started this YouTube channel because this is all for me. Like if people is watching, that's cool, but this is like all for me and my journey, you know, just being somebody who, I wish I journaled like this before, of course, but it just goes to show how much I've involved. Isn't it funny how like I was literally just talking shit about myself and being like, oh my god, I'm not this and that, and then it'd be like, you know what, this is just for my journey. Like I can't wait to when I'm up and I'm a six-figure trader and I'm just like, these markets is just chill, and I gotta remind myself that this is a long fucking sport. It's not gonna happen overnight, and that's another thing. It's like I never came into this thinking like this was a get rich quick scheme. Like I thought it was, but in the sense of when I learned about the legitimacy of it, like I knew that this shit was gonna be hard. I didn't know this was gonna be that hard. Like I didn't know what that meant. And I just find, myself, even though I just feel like I'm not nowhere where I should be or where I feel like I need to be, the fact that I'm still here after all of these times, like I know that I'm stronger than majority of the people out here because I didn't realize like you hear the 90 to or 90% of people quit. I didn't realize that was only after like a couple of weeks or a few months. I literally did not know that, like, at all. I'm thinking, like, oh, yeah, like, you tried it your best for like a couple of years and it just has not been working out. Dude, no, people literally leave after like a couple of weeks, a couple of months. And I'm just like, oh, I'm strong minded, bro. I'm literally strong minded. Trading makes me cry, but it has yet to. I've lost so much money off of this more than anything I've ever done. And I'm still fucking here. Like, let's go. Still to this fucking day. And it's just like, yo, like, I knew that I was different, but being a part of trading reminded me of just how different I was, just how strong-minded I am. Like I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I grew up always feeling like people were always better than me. So there's just a lot of self-image and a lot of self insecurities that I hold within myself because I always felt like people were better than me. And, still to this day, I still struggle with that, especially now being in the field of trading, where if you go simply on any social media and you type of day trading, you're going to see millionaires and or thousandaires, or just six-figure traders, being able to buy the Lamborghini, buy the nice house, have the nice jewelry, and all that shit. So, it doesn't help me in the sense of not feeling like I'm inferior, but it is what it is. The fact that I'm still persevering through all of it, shows that I have grit within me. And I'm not one of these fucking fruitcakes out here. Fruitcakes? I don't know what I meant by that. Dude, it's consolidating like a bitch. Consolidating like a bitch. Is it Baker? And I'm pretty sure it hit TP. On go down. Damn! Like, what the hell? No love in this industry. My brothers be my brothers in it. That's a fact. I'm just here, dog. Honestly, I'm gonna pause the recording because I want to pack up for laundry. I think y'all can see that my room has been messy for several months or several weeks. I can't say month because June 1st, June 2nd, it was pretty good. But it's June 19th now, and it's not good. It's not good, man. I've just been so sad. I've been so depressed. I've been so angry and frustrated with my life. It's been hard to keep on going, after it all. But but yeah, I'm gonna just set an alert. Price comes down here, I'll just come back and just do this. But the only reason I'm pausing it is because I don't really have that much clothes on. So I'm just gonna pause this so y'all don't see anything crazy. And then unpause it. Yeah, when I'm done. Alright. So we're about to get stopped out here. Just wanted to come back. I was just getting my room in order. But it looks like we're about to get stopped out here. So you make me feel like this. See, you never saw me. I ain't doing no pillow talking for Kalani. I said to my YG. So that trade hit TP. This trade looks like it's about to hit stop loss. I mean, I get it. It just sucks because you feel like you're doing the right thing, but honestly, I've been here so many fucking times. It's not even like what the fuck is new, you know? So it probably took off this fair value gap right here. And yeah, honestly, it's like if I took that, TP would have been hit. So, alright. I'm just waiting for it to get to my stop loss and then I'll get out. Yo, I just put the fucking cover on my fucking bed. And it's crazy how, like, previous times it's always been the hardest thing to put that springy thing on my bed. And this time it was, like, so easy. Like, wow, I'm really getting older. Wait, what? What just happened? What? What? What just happened? What? That was so scary. Just went away. I guess it wasn't. This was just the one that didn't have that issue. That, like all these times it hit, rejected, hit, rejected. This is probably just the one that's like, nah, like we're going up. Can you please just stop me out already? You can see how defeated I am. I just want to go with my day. Let me put in my calendar. All right. So we put in our calendar. $60. Yeah. Hasn't really been a good month for me, so. Which, I mean, honestly, it kind of makes sense. I just, psychologically, I've not been here anymore. I've been really sad, been really depressed about my life and, you know, what I want for myself. And it's like, I'm just not fucking there. And it's just been difficult to go on. And, like, you want better for yourself, you want more. And just that journey of getting to that other side is just, it's just hard. Like, I believe in myself, but man, nobody will lie to you. Any successful person can't say they never felt defeated, bro. Even if they believed in themselves, even if they knew that they was gonna get to the point, they would be capping if they never felt depressed about their current moment versus where they actually want to be in life. They would be lying. Like, this is just a come up story, man. And it's being documented. Like, I'm so sad. I'm so like, I don't want to do life anymore, but we're fucking here, right? So it just has not been a good month for me, just mentally. Like, it's like it hasn't been a good month for me, and then you get onto the charts and then you lose, and that just adds to the pain even more. But I'm just gonna fucking set another alert and then up here and then inform me. I still need to get stuff done. Okay, I don't know what the fuck. Oh wait, hold on. Just major volatility just like snapped, and so I just had to get back on. I don't know what just happened. Um, but it literally, I just saw it kind of going down, and then it just did this huge move, and it closed like that. So I had to just hop on here and just be like, what? Wait, hold on. How do I look? Okay, you guys can't see how I look. I'm like half naked right now. I don't know, dog. I don't know what's going on. I just had to jump because I was just like, this looks fucking crazy. These fucking fuckers. I don't know. I guess that was no. Dude, okay, I'm just gonna get the highlights of this. It's doing nothing right now, so I'm just had to show you that. And then I still got to do shit, like my room's a mess. Okay, so it looks like I'm about to be stopped out. It's been a whirlwind of all this shit. I don't know. Nothing shocking about that. Just a complete wipeout bar. Yeah, this shit about to stop me out. It's just so fucking like, what is going on? I'm only giving highlights because this shit is so much. I'll let you know if when I lose or win or whatever the fuck happens. That's gonna be the last one. I'm not doing this back and forth shit. That was fucking exhausting. I'm out.